Hello, and welcome back to our special edition of Finance Speaks. I'm your host, Kyle Sadler, president of Precept Wealth Management and best-selling author of I'm Retired, Now What? Our special edition video series has been designed to assist public school employees in the great state of Texas as they prepare to transition into retirement. Because of my focus and passion for transitioning and educating active workers into retirement, I have built a 19-year career specializing in pension systems of all industries and managing retirement assets. This video is a small representation of the information and services I provide for my clients. I invite all individuals and couples to watch this video. However, if you are an organization or a school district and wish to broadcast this video, I ask that you please contact my office to receive written consent for this copywritten material. Better yet, give us a call. I would be more than happy to personally deliver your organization a customized presentation. The question that I'm sure is on everybody's mind is, why am I doing these videos for free? Why not just host more live seminars? Well, you see, back in 2002, I identified that there was a strong calling from public education employees in Texas and the understanding of their retirement benefits. The outcry was not only coming from my community and my clients, but also my immediate and extended family. So, for 16 years, I have hosted seminars to help educate. My goal is to educate. It's in my blood. So now what I've decided is to reach out and touch as many Texas public education employees and provide this information. No, this is not a sales presentation. I'm not here to sell you a product, but I am here to say that I'm here to stand side by side with you as you transition through this process. If you would like to visit with me regarding additional questions that pertain to your lifestyle, or if you would like a personalized guidance with your planning and managing of your retirement, I am a fee-based advisor, meaning I avoid commission-based products as much as possible. So for a nominal fee, I would love to discuss with you your desires, your goals, and your retirement. Before we dive in, I need to make a safe harbor statement because there are a lot of teacher retirement imposters. Please note that I do not work for the teacher retirement system of Texas, nor am I affiliated or endorsed. And to make sure that we do not provide this appearance, we have changed the forms to not violate copyright laws. However, all information that we discuss today regarding teacher retirement can be found on their website. Okay, legal stuff finished. Let's dive in. So now, since you're here to learn about your teacher retirement pension, let's do what I like to call a warm-up exercise. Let's begin by reviewing the requirements for normal age of service retirement through the pension system for transitioning individuals that are Tier 1 and Tier 2. Whew. I know. You know the rules, but let's go over them for the purpose of those that need a refresher. You know that you can retire with normal age once that you have turned 65 with 5 or more years of service. Okay. You may not know that part of the rule. How about age plus years of service in the state's retirement pension system equals 80? Oh yeah, you know this rule. In fact, I'm pretty sure that if I walked into your classroom and lifted up the poster next to your desk, you would probably have tick marks etched in the wall for the time you've served. Okay, so here's a question I get a lot. Kyle, how do I know when it's time for me to retire? Well, that's not such an easy answer off the cuff and in a public format, but This is my normal response in public. So, let me ask you this. About how much does the average teacher increase their monthly retirement check net after taxes for each year they teach? About $110 net after taxes a month for the rest of their life. So, my question for you would be, is $110 net a month for the rest of your life worth working an additional year? Wait. Before you answer that, let me throw in one more tidbit. The net break-even point, where your net monthly income from your school district and your net monthly retirement check from your teacher pension system, is somewhere around 33 to 37 years of service. Why such a large range? This is dependent on how much you have saved up in your school district's 403B, your IRA, or other personal savings. Public education is tough, but making a decision that is going to affect the rest of your life is even tougher. So take your time on deciding. So the next question that generally circulates when I'm discussing normal age of service retirement is, how do I earn a service credit? So let's take a look. To earn a service credit, a member must have worked 90 actual working days. Now, this is one of the reasons why I love working with people transitioning into retirement. It seems like for every rule a pension system has, not just the teacher's pension, there seems to be a however attached. Like in this case, however, if this is the year you are retiring, you just have to do whichever is shorter to earn that service credit. And this is either 90 actual working days or the end of the first full semester. Ever wonder why some of your colleagues retire at Christmas break? Most likely it's because your semester ended prior to going on break. Something to contemplate if this year's salary is not part of your top 3 or top 5 years average. Some of you may wish to purchase eligible service credits to assist in accumulating that magical number of 80 credits. However, there is a lot to consider. My best recommendation is to sit down with a calculator and a financial professional to see if purchasing service credits are right for you. You can request the cost for purchasing special service credits by contacting the Teacher Retirement Pension Office, and they will mail out the cost. This by no means obligates you to purchase these service credits. It just allows you to discover the cost. However, 3 important things to remember. 1, this is all completed at your request. The pension system will not act on their own and notify you. 2, the pension will only send the invoice via the mail. They will not provide information over the phone or via email. 3, if you wish to purchase special service, the purchase must be paid in full at the time of your retirement. So just remember, you are not obligated just because you requested the invoice, but do know that the amount to purchase the credit will increase as time passes. Now, for this next part, I'm not going to get into depth with understanding these special service credit purchases because not many qualify for these, and they fall under the category known as actuarial cost. You see, these services are more expensive than the previous we just viewed. They are priced at a point that I highly recommend anyone considering purchasing credit with one of these options to seek a financial professional that understands teacher retirement annuity payouts and their cost. Again, when it comes to determining the cost, you will need to contact Teacher retirement pension office, just as we discussed previously. So, where do I begin? How do I begin the retirement process with teacher retirement? Well, first, let's look at an example of a timeline to understand the processing time. It is recommended to order your retirement packet at least 120 days prior to your retirement date. Now, just ordering your retirement packet will take approximately 30 days to receive. After completing the packet, the retirement system usually takes about another 30 days to process and issue the next round of paperwork. Once that paperwork is completed and returned, then the retirement system will process this paperwork and the form they received from the school district. At this point, the process has taken about 120 days. Next, now, just for guidance purposes, visiting with a benefits professional will assist you in understanding the retirement processes and procedures through the pension system and provide you with very valuable information about the pension itself. However, please be cautioned that some will go to Austin with the mindset that an appointment will speed up the process. As of the filming of this video, going to Austin will not speed up the process. The retirement system will process paperwork in the same order as if you mailed it. Now, let's take a look at how someone would start the retirement process. It all begins here, the request for estimate. There are 4 ways to request your retirement packet. The first is downloading this form from the teacher retirement website, completing it, and mailing it back. Second is, since you're already online, log into your account, select the option to request a retirement packet. What questions will they ask? The same as on this form. So you'll have to have the information listed on this form available. Or third, you can call the pension system, and this has happened in the past, and again, they'll ask the same questions from this form to complete the request over the phone. Okay, now last, and I think they've spearheaded this one and stopped people from setting up appointments just to fill out the request for estimate, but I do know at some group meetings you can fill out this form and turn it in, because it appears that all avenues revert back to this form. Let's take a look at it. Okay, you know the first parts: name, address, telephone, date of birth. Okay, so now we look at the next box, and you can select up to 2 retirement dates to receive estimates. So you remember the rule? If you work 1 day in any calendar month, you have to put the last day of that month as your retirement date. Except for the month of June. You can work all the way up until June 15th and put May 31st as your retirement date. So for this example, Ethel is looking at retiring May of 2019 or December of 2019. You remember what we discussed earlier about coming out mid-year? Next question. Are you retiring due to permanent disability? Mental anguish is not a permanent disability. Okay, I kid, but just know, sometimes I feel more like a support counselor than a financial counselor. But I do promise you that it does get better after you retire. But see, that's what I'm here for. And I'm here to help ease you into this new adventure and plan out a successful retirement. Now, for the next question, whom do you plan to name as your beneficiary at retirement? Notice the first word in this sentence is singular. I cannot tell you how many times over the years I've seen people try to cram multiple names into this line. You can only have one name, one beneficiary for your estimate purposes. But Kyle, I have 8 kids. I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. We'll discuss that in the next video, and I'll show you where you can assign multiple beneficiaries. The next section should be self-explanatory, but then we get to the unpaid service credit. As we discussed earlier, are you going to purchase special service credits that you may be eligible for? If so, check yes, and list the service credits you intend to purchase. But remember, if you do decide to purchase service credits, it must be paid in full by your retirement date. Last, have you ever paid into TMRS, TCDRS, ERS, etc.? If you're questioning if you have, that's a good indicator that you have not. But the people that have paid into these pension systems know. But if you have, just be aware that some of the credits for participating in those systems can cross over. However, this is more of a one-on-one conversation with me or someone with the pension system to see about availability of benefits. Lastly, don't forget to sign this form. Now, just remember, requesting a retirement estimate does not obligate you to retire. Also, don't worry, the retirement system will never tell your school district that you're thinking of retiring. Well, there is only one way that your school district does know that you're thinking of retiring, and I run into this situation many times over the past 19 years. Teacher walking down the hall, and I approach them and I say, "Hello, my name is Kyle Sadler. Would you like assistance completing your retirement packet?" And just like a child, they respond, "How did you know?" There's only one thing that comes in this folder. Think about it if you're trying to fly under the radar. Okay, let me make one suggestion. You may be watching this video just because you're thinking about retirement, but you don't think that this is the year for you. First, I applaud that you're starting to plan now and not wait. But second, go ahead, order your retirement packet anyway. We never know what the future holds. However, if something would occur and you are retirement eligible, by ordering your packet now, you would be reducing approximately 30 days off your total time needed to retire from the school district. Once you have completed and submitted your request for estimate, you will receive your retirement packet in about 3 to 5 weeks. Please note that as we get later in the school year, the requests from others on the pension office will increase. Therefore, it may take longer to receive the packet the more you delay. My advice, order your packet in September or October. It provides you time to review the numbers and contemplate your decisions. And this concludes the first step in retiring from public education in the great state of Texas. The next video in this series will discuss the pension annuity estimates and understanding the various options. If you have questions or concerns, or if you would like a personalized retirement strategy where we discuss your teacher retirement along with your other financial objectives, please do not hesitate to contact me for an appointment. Oh, you don't live in the area, but you still wish to have an appointment with me? No problem. Technology is our friend. Let's have a video call that will knock your socks off. We thank you for watching our program and hope that you have discovered some takeaway points that will benefit you and your retirement process. For additional financial videos that may be important to you and your financial security, please like, subscribe, and share. And please, if you find these videos to be a viable resource, we ask that you please share them with your friends in public education and organizations. Also, don't forget to visit us at www.preceptwm.com for additional information and guidance. For Finance Speaks, I'm Kyle Sadler, headed out until next time. Be blessed and have a wonderful day.